Igor, you gotta... Come on, you gotta come with me.
Oh, Sergei, not again.
I got a surprise for you, Igor.
Last time you said that we robbed the liquor store.
Come on, I got a surprise for you. Hurry up, we gotta go.
Is it another liquor store?
No,
Then what is it?
it's surprise.
Sergei!
Fine. It's delivery.
Delivering what?
It's surprise.
Sergei!
Fine. It's bike.
Bike? Is it stolen?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Now get your ass out of bed. We got work to do.
Or whatever that means. Into a crisis, times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
So, we are going to deliver a bike today.
Yes.
One bike.
Yes.
Two men are going to deliver one bike.
Yeah. How do you think I'm going to get home after the delivery?
Fair point.
If it all goes well, we should be home before lunch.
Well, that would be a nice change of pace. Who the hell is calling me?
Probably Brad.
Right, of course he has my number.
Put it on speaker.
Hello.
Hey, Igor, how are you doing? You and Sergei on your way to Grapeseed at the moment?
I'm still new to this country, but all I see is farmland and water. Honestly, I don't really know where I am right now.
Yeah, Brad, we're just a few minutes out from Grapeseed.
Good, very good. Listen, boys, there's been a slight change of plans.
Okay, once more. Where are we going?
To the power plant.
And what are we delivering?
2 bikes.
And who's driving?
I'm taking one bike while you take the other.
And what about the car?
The car is staying at the pickup location.
And how will we get back to the car?
We'll improvise a mode of transport once we have delivered the bikes.
And why do we have to deliver these bikes at the same time?
Because the client's paid well and he needs them now.
Makes sense.
So when's the last time you rode the motorbike?
Oh, probably a couple of years ago, back in the old country.
Yeah, well wait till you see the bikes that Los Santos have to offer. Nothing like what we had in the old country. Only the finest imports here. No matter what bikes we get, I assure you, we're going to be flying down the highway on these things.
Yeah, well, let's just hope there are no cops chasing us this time.
If there are, I don't think they'll catch us.
Oh, blять. Sergei, do you remember when I said that I can't wait to see how much of your stories have been full of crap?
Yeah?
I take it back. This is some seriously shit crap.
Hey, do you have a better way to make money?
I don't know. Driving a taxi, maybe?
You serious?
Yeah, why not?
Because in this country, you need visas and passports to drive a taxi.
Oh, yes. Forget I said anything. Okay, but Sergei, in all seriousness, this is a bit ridiculous, don't you think?
It's one of the strange jobs, I'll admit. But that's just how it is for us right now. If we get paid well for riding some push bikes, then I say it's a good day for us.
Yes, ride some bikes through the desert, drop them off at the power plant for some reason, and then somehow get back to the car.
Hey, don't worry about getting back to the car. We'll deal with that problem when we get to it.
You're not concerned about how we're going to get back across the desert?
No? What's the point? We don't know what we're going to find at the power plant. Maybe someone will give us a lift back, or maybe we'll end up walking. We'll just deal with it as it comes. That's all we can do.
You're not at all worried about potentially walking all the way back.
Why bother? Worrying about it now won't change anything.
Yeah, you're right. Right now, there's just miles of road between us and the power plant. I'm just a regular slab on a regular bike. I have a strange job with no end in sight. I like tracksuits and redwoods and dishwasher beer. I live with my cousin and he's glad that I'm here. My life, this bike, cousin thinks we'll go far. Crappy house in the desert and an old Slavic car. But sometimes that's just not enough to keep a Slav like me satisfied.
No.
Nah. Drivers always tell me, suka blyat, I hope you break your legs. Your legs. I ride really slow in the middle of the lane, while drivers behind me are going insane. I'm a cyclist. I've ridden for hours and it's just my third day. Our turn-off is coming and hopefully our pay. I'm a cyclist. Well, that wasn't exactly a short ride.
Yeah, definitely not short.
So, do we just leave the bikes here or something?
They know we're here. If we need to take the bike somewhere else, we'll be told soon enough.
So we're just going to wait here for a bit?
Pretty much.
That's alright with me. Let's see who it is this time.
Probably Brad again.
You think so? Oi, Brad. Hello, Brad.
Igor, Sergei, glad to see that you got the bikes to the power plant.
Wait, you can see us?
No, I'm actually on the golf course at the moment. The client called me as soon as he saw you arrive.
Ah, right.
Now all you need to do is leave the bikes where they are and leave the power plant.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, we'll head back to our car then.
Sounds good, boys. I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, Brad. Bye.
See you, boys.
Years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
Sergei, do you have a plan for how we're going to get back to the car?
I plan to improvise.
So you don't have a plan?
No, I don't. But I might have an idea or two.
Oh boy, let's hear it.
Our first option is good old-fashioned hitchhiking. We get to the highway and wait for a kind citizen to give us a lift.
Sergei, who the hell is going to give a lift to two strange men walking along the side of the highway?
Hey, we don't look that strange.
You really think so?
Okay, point taken. Well, in that case, our second option would still involve us going to the highway. Except this time, we stop one of the city's kind citizens and take their car.
Sergei, I thought we were only going to commit crimes against people who actually deserve it.
Well, maybe the guy we steal from is a jerk and deserves to be carjacked.
Or maybe that's a chance we should not be taking.
Okay, well, we'll leave the carjacking as a maybe for now.
Alright. Any other brilliant ideas?
Yes! Our third option involves the train line just up ahead.
I'm listening.
If the train stops, then it should be simple enough to sneak on board. If it doesn't, then we'll just need to jump onto it from above.
Jump onto a moving train. I can see that going real bad real fast.
Well, would you rather walk back?
No.
Then I guess we'll be catching the train.
Sergei,
Yeah.
do you think maybe we should have waited until after we got on the train to have all those beers?
I see your point, cousin.
Sergei, how many fingers am I holding up?
I'm seeing double here. 2 fingers.
That will have to do. You ready to jump?
Of course I'm ready. This was my idea.
Good, let's do it. Suka! It's quite a view.
Really puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Well, it's nothing like the old country. Wind turbines on one side and... Is that a prison?
Yeah, that's Bolingbroke Penitentiary.
And all those buildings up there. I'm guessing that's Sandy Shores?
You guessed it. And just up to the right of it is Grapeseed.
I had no idea we lived so close to this city's prison.
Well, it certainly made our place a lot cheaper to buy, that's for sure.
Do you ever think we'll move to Los Santos?
Well, I sure hope so. But it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Not exactly cheap real estate there?
Not really, no. But that's only half the problem.
No? And what's the other half?
The government.
What do you mean?
Well, imagine if we did live in Los Santos. Look at it from the government's perspective. Who are these 2 men? Why do we have no record of them? Where does their money come from? You know what that looks like to them?
Illegal immigrants?
Worse. Tax evasion. Also, Igor, illegal immigrants is not the preferred nomenclature. Undocumented citizens, please.
Alright, fine. Undocumented citizens. But aren't we already evading taxes anyway?
Yes, but think about it. I've been here for 2 years already, and in all that time I haven't paid a cent in taxes, and the government hasn't done shit about it. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Because you're not making enough money for them to care about it?
Partly true, but let me ask you this. Why do you think they built the prison here?
Because nobody wants a prison in their backyard?
Right. So, they built the prison in a place nobody cares about.
Sandy Shores.
Right. And if we live somewhere nobody cares about...
Then nobody will care to look into where our money comes from.
Exactly.
Well, Sergei, I must say your plan to avoid taxes is very clever. But if your plan is also to someday move to Los Santos, then it seems like your plan's got a pretty big hole in it.
It might look that way, but don't forget who we work for.
Brad? What's Brad got to do with this?
Brad's got a lot of money and a lot of power. When we do enough work for him, he calls in a favor and gets us visas.
Really? He can do that?
Yeah, he can.
I guess he's more powerful than I realized.
But once we get visas and move to Los Santos, we'd have to behave like honest law-abiding citizens.
So I guess that means we couldn't keep working for Brad?
Right. We might end up driving taxis for all we know.
Well, with all the driving we do, we might be overqualified.
Yeah, we might have a bit of a problem there.
Well, I guess we'll deal with that problem when we get to it. So much for getting home before lunch, eh?
Well, plans change. You want something to drink?
Yeah, got any beer?
Oh, cousin. Do I have any beer? Cheers!
Cheers!
So you got fired again, huh?
Oh yeah. They always freak out when you're in the scene of an accident, you know?
Oh, it's my job too.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
Yep, I'll take it. You know what really chaps my ass though? I spent my life savings turning that van into a dog.
Hi, Pete.
The alarm alone was 200.
Hey, chicks love it. It's a shaggin' wagon.
Igor,
Yeah?
do you want to get some dinner now?
Sure.